Okay, models of corporate social responsibility. So part of the question here is, what is it that companies have to do, right? What are the responsibilities of companies? Now, these are for competing. This is taken out of my business ethics class. And these are meant as general models of corporate responsibility. So here's the first one. The first one is called the economic model. It's very straightforward, right? The business of business is business, right? A business's responsibility is to, right, provide goods and services, seek profit. A corporation is owned by stockholders. The responsibility of the corporation is to make money for the stockholders. So it should seek profit and obey the law. That's it. Now, on the economic model, you can do whatever it takes to make money, including doing good things, but only for PR purposes. So you can go out and do good things, right? But only if you think it will make your stockholders money. Okay. By the way, this is up on the website. Okay. The second one is the philanthropic model. The philanthropic model is looser on this. It says, yeah, okay, the economic model plus, if businesses also want, they can contribute to social needs as a matter of philanthropy, right? So Google, for example, can set up like satellites that will provide, let's say, free internet for people like in, sub-Saharan Africa, right? Not because it's going to be good PR, enough PR to make the investment worthwhile, but just because it's a good thing to do, right? Or they can create scholarships, right? Just because it's a good thing to do. Okay, so notice the difference here. Damn, this arrow fell. Right? The economic model can only do it for PR purposes. The philanthropic model can do it for either one of these. Okay. All right, does that make sense, guys? They can do good things just because it's right, and they could also do it for PR purposes. The economic model says no. The managers of a company can't just decide we're going to do something good with the stockholders' money, right? Okay, you guys get the difference between these two? Okay. The third model, these models get stricter, right? The third model says, look, the social web model says businesses are members of society, right? And as members of society, they have rights, like the right to free speech, the right to be taken to court and to take people to court, right? They have various other rights, but with those rights also come obligations. They have social obligations to the rest of us, just like we all do. Businesses are embedded within a web of social relationships of mutual rights and responsibilities. Okay? So businesses owe things to their employees, right? To their customers, to the communities in which they operate, right? Just like we owe things to our friends, we owe things to our neighbors, so do businesses. Okay, again, do you guys see here it's optional to do good? Here, doing certain kinds of goods is what you're obligated to do, right? And then finally, there's the integrated model. The integrated model essentially says that no business can be moral unless it serves some important social goal. Okay? The integrated model says that every company, to be a moral company, needs to have its part of its mission, some important social goal. I should say that Facebook in the beginning saw itself as performing an important social goal of connecting the world. Google's motto used to be do no evil. It wanted to essentially make information available to everyone. A few years ago, when Google became Alphabet, it kind of quietly ditched that motto. I just want to point that out. Okay, now when you guys were thinking through this, when you guys were thinking through your questions, which model do you think best approximates the way you guys were thinking about your company?